For the first time this morning, the car was a bit of a devil to start. It's all frozen up. I've not driven it for about a week, and the battery just seemed rather flat, which is unusual because it's a brand new battery, and I suspect I've probably got a wiring issue or something somewhere, and it's drawing a small current because that's draining the battery. It could be inside the glove box. There's a little tiny light inside the boot here. There's little tiny lights, and if they stay on, it's going to drain the battery. I've managed to jump start myself. I've always got a spare battery fully charged, and as you can see, these cables are extremely thick. They're like something you'd start a lorry with. So they're a bit long, but my God, they're thick. And once I joined it to a second battery, I managed to start it reasonably easily. But I need to just check the health of this battery. It is brand new. I bought the battery for my old Jaguar just before I got this car, and I ended up not keeping the car, so I kept the battery. And the first thing I did, as soon as I bought this car, I put the brand new battery on, and I think it's fine. I just suspect a very minor issue. It's more likely to be inside the boot here. Inside the boot here, when you lift the lid, when you lift the boot lid, the lights come on automatically, and I believe it's mercury. So when the lid comes up, the mercury flows and makes a contact. But if they can get jammed, and the lights basically stay on all the time. But you don't know that because the lid's down, you can't see it, and it's only a minor ampage. But left for say 5 days, 4 days, 5 days in the freezing cold, that's enough to sort of flatten the battery. So I'm just letting the car sort of warm through now. As you can see, the ice is it's starting to melt. It's not too much of a problem, and I'll just let the alternator charge the other battery as well. And I'm actually just about to do another journey to Brighton, 200 miles. I'll take the spare battery with me in case I have the issue again. I don't fancy, because it's always a nuisance when you've got to stop somebody to jump start you, but if I'm carrying a decent battery with me that's got good charge, that'll get me out of trouble. But it's running beautifully, and it just came as a bit of a surprise to come this morning, and the battery was flat. Tick over is very slightly low. I need to deal with that. Just increase it very slightly, but I'm not going to do that today. It probably needs to be increased. It's ticking over. It's only ticking over on 500 revs. It should be a couple of 250 higher than that. I knew it was low, so I'm going to, I'm off work now again. This is the first day yet again my business is closed. It got closed last night, and I'm now sort of stuck with no income, no business for the foreseeable future till business back open again. So I'll be working on Beelzebub, and I'll definitely sort that ignition out. There is a screw. I didn't when I sort of rebuilt the whole ignition system amongst other jobs on the last amount of works, on the last lockdown. In fact, I didn't touch the tick over. I just wanted to put 1,000 miles or so on it, let it settle in before I start fiddling with the tick over. But now I know it definitely needs to be higher, and it's one job I'll do. It'll probably only take 3 or 4 minutes, but I've got an awful lot of time on my hands now, and no business, no work. So never mind. It is what it is. I'm just about to put the bonnet down, jump in, and drive to Brighton.